Shalom, Yasharala. I want to start off by giving all praises, honors, and glories to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Akak, without forgiving spirit to do listen on today. Lord, in the Ephesian Lamb and Chiefs of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. I want to give double honor to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who taught us this 100% truth according to the spirits of be Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Peace and blessing to the hopeful elect out there that's pushing his word to the four corners of the earth, sincerity. And peace and blessings to you hopeful believers out there, which are also a part of the elect. Y'all say shalom. And once again, I want to say call Allah, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Chak, without forgiving the spirit. To the lesson on today, Lord willing to feed you lamb and sheep of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, man. Now we got a video through the power spirit of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, going into, man, folly being in great dignity, man. And that's Ecclesiastes, right? But folly being in great dignity. You know what I'm saying? Because you look at the stuff that get the most views, and to be honest, the stuff that get the most views are hoes, harlots. Hoes, harlots, man. Scripture speak about a woman that's not wearing a modest apparel, man. She's counted as a shame. She's counted as a dog. You know what I'm saying? A shameless woman. Let's get that real quick. Before we get to folly, let's get this. This is Ecclesiastes, also known as Sirach. It's like Ecclesiasticus, also known as Sirach, chapter 26, verse 25. A shameless woman should be counted as a dog, but she that is shamefaced will fear the Lord. Exactly. She that is shamefaced will fear the Lord. So a woman that is shameless shows that she doesn't fear Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Because a shamefaced woman shows that she fears the Lord. A shamefaced woman shows that she fears the Lord. So a woman is not being shamefaced. She's showing the lack of fear for Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai in his order. You know what I'm saying? And it says a shameless woman should be counted as a dog. In other words, a bitch. So a shameless woman is a bitch. So a woman, not even being a woman, a female, you know what I'm saying? Because a woman means female servant. A female being a bitch, being an adulteress, being a harlot, you know what I'm saying? Twerking her ass, showing her tits, you know what I'm saying? Giving off this big ass sex appeal is glorified here, man. It's glorified here. Because you see, right? It says she wore that to school. This bitch got on no fucking clothes on, man. Look at this. And then she look like she's Northern Kingdom, man. And she with fucking Judah with these pants on and shit. But they're in school and they look young. And this got like about 3.3 mil, man. And that shows you how folly is said at great dignity. Here, though. Here in Babylon the Great, man. To climb up the ranks, to be famous, to be all this type of stuff, you got to push for folly, which folly is sin. You got to push for folly as a forefront. You got to push for sin as a forefront, man. To be famous here. Because being righteous clearly is not being famous here. So like, being righteous clearly is not being famous here, man. Because righteousness is not pushed as the forefront here. And why? Because Job 9:24, man. Let's get that real quick. Job 9:24. Let's go to Job chapter 9. Verse 24. Hey, Job 9:24. It said the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. Who is the wicked? Let's get that real quick. The wicked. Who is the wicked? Let's read it. Whereas Edom says, we are impoverished, but we return and build the desolate places. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down. And they shall call them the border of wickedness, and the people against whom the Lord hath indignation forever. So Esau is the wicked. Edom. Esau, the so-called white man, he's the wicked. He's the border of wickedness. He is, everywhere he go, he brings wickedness with him, man. So let's go back to Job. Job 9:24 says, the earth is given to the hand of the wicked. You know what I'm saying? Meaning that the wicked has rulership. If something is in your hand, you have complete control over it. You know what I'm saying? If something is in your hand, is in your grip, you have control of it. So Esau, Edom, has the earth given into his hands right now. He covered the face of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? And how has Esau covered the face of the judges thereof? First Maccabees. You know what I'm saying? First Maccabees speaks about it. If I'm not mistaken, I think it's First Maccabees 3:43. The heathen paint the image of their likeness. Let me see right quick. Ah shit, this ain't the one this ain't the one I got. Well, just paraphrasing. You know, the heathen paint the image of his likeness. You know, had covered the face of the judges. He paint the image of his likeness. That's him cover the face of the judge. So since Esau, Edom, so-called white man, is in rulership, that's mean that wickedness. You know what I'm saying? Since the so-called white man, Esau, Edom, Salakia, if I said the so-called Esau, I meant since the so-called white man, Esau, Edom, right? Since the so-called Salakia, I'm turning my arrows cold. But since the so-called white man, so-called white man Esau, Edom, since he's in rulership, that vibration of wickedness is pushed at the forefront. You know what I'm saying? It's pushed at the forefront because I get tired of seeing shit like this, man. It made me think about the scriptures, how just Lot was vexed with the conversation of the wicked. I get tired of seeing shit like this. Always seeing these wicked ass bitches, niggas get all this glory and shit. You know what I'm saying? Get all this recognition and shit. And it just makes complete sense because the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. But we're in the time period of the Lord stripping this devil of his power, man. We're in that time period. Because, the earth is given to the hands of the wicked, but the time of the Gentiles is going to be fulfilled. This devil's rulership, this short season that he's going to rule for, is passing away. This short little season, as it speaks about in Revelation, the devil will be loose for a little season to deceive the nations. Well, he's done that. And his time is going to be up, man. So let me get this one. This is Ecclesiastes. Not Ecclesiastes chapter 10, verse 6. Folly, sin, is set in great dignity. Now let's get that word dignity. As a matter of fact, let's go to the blue of the Bible. I want to put this up in the blue of the Bible. Let's pull up in the blue of the Bible. Let's go into it. I do not want to do that. Let's go into it. Right? Let's see. It just says folly. Let me go to the root word right quick. So being foolish. What does it mean to be foolish, man? To be without understanding of Yahweh Bahashim Awashad. To be simple-minded. You fool. Like the scripture say, the fool has said that there's no God. You foolish. You're a fool to say that there's no power. And folly, being the root word of that word fool, people move in that mannerism that there's no power, that they don't fear Yahweh Bahashim Awashad. And that is on a pedestal here. If you move like a fool here, you're put on the pedestal. Look at everybody that's famous. They move like a fool. They move like they're foolish. They move just like Esau. Because Esau's a fool. You know what I'm saying? He's a fool. So they move just like their oppressor. So they're foolish. So them moving like that, being a fool, is set at great dignity here, man. If you're a fool in Babylon the Great, you set a great dignity. And the ones that get the biggest praise All these fucking women, man. These damn bitches. And let's get that word dignity. It says height proudly of nobles. So if you're a fool, you're highly esteemed here in Babylon the Great. We just pull it out. Why? Because the earth is given to the hands of the wicked, pursuant to Job 9:24. The earth is given to the hands of the wicked. Wicked. And wickedness, according to the scriptures, is not taking heed unto the instruction of Yahweh B'Hashem Shah. As it says, wickedness is, as it says, sin is a transgression of the law, according to the scriptures. That's what sin is. And you being wicked is you committing iniquity, committing sin. It's like committing sin. You know what I'm saying? And since you move without fear, as it says in Ecclesiasticus, you know what I'm saying? As it says in Ecclesiasticus, if I'm not mistaken, chapter, I think it's 5. I think it's 5. It's Ecclesiasticus chapter 5. Let me pull that right quick. Let me pull that right quick. Yeah, Ecclesiasticus 5:5. Concerning propitiation, be not without fear to add sin unto sin. And when you add sin unto sin, that turns into pretty much iniquity, which is sin on top of sin. You know what I'm saying? So since they move without the fear of Yahweh B'Hashem Shai, you know what I'm saying? They add sin upon sin because they move without the fear of Yahweh B'Hashem Shai. And you adding sin upon sin is highly esteemed here in Babylon the Great. It's highly esteemed here. Because and when the new world to come, righteousness is going to be highly esteemed because it's going to be ran by a righteous ruler. But since this earth is ran by a wicked ruler, wickedness is highly esteemed here, man. Highly, and it says, and the rich sit in low places. Exactly. The ones that have the true riches, which is the wisdom and knowledge of Yahweh B'Hashem Shai. As it says in Proverbs 11:4, riches profit not in a day of judgment, but righteousness do. So righteousness are the true riches, man. Wisdom, the true riches, is set low. If you serve Yahweh B'Hashem Shai, you're not esteemed here. You're lowly. You're shunned. You're made fun of. You're looked at as the fool, which in the real case, they're the fool. That's why the scriptures say, we fools had counted his life madness, his end to be without honor. We fools. Exactly. It was foolish to not serve Yahweh B'Hashem Shai. But being foolish, aesthetic dignity here is high here. It's highly esteemed to be foolish. That's why you see bullshit like women butt ass naked, shit like this. When we looking at, she's dancing and shit. And I'm gonna edit to probably knock her name off this shit so I don't know, so they don't tag me for nothing. But you see women, a lot of stuff, man. The alphabets, they set, scripture said they set forth they sin in Sodom. Being an alphabet here and wearing a dress, niggas wearing dresses, niggas painting their nails, painting their lips, all types of wickedness, man, here is set at great dignity. It is highly esteemed. You look at the most famous people here, they push for straight wickedness. Jay-Z, Beyonce, you know what I'm saying? Jay-Z, Beyonce, all these famous niggas, they push for wickedness to be in that spot. You know what I'm saying? Folly is set at great dignity here. And really, because just looking at that just vexed me, man. And it's why? Because the earth is given to the hands of the wicked, man. Like, Esau is here. Esau is running this shit, man, right now. The Lord got Esau running the world, and he's giving us a good-ass example of what it looks like when the world is ran not according to the instruction of Yahweh B'Hashem Shai. Because the instruction of Yahweh B'Hashem Shai, let me get it. The instruction of Yahweh B'Hashem Shai says the knowledge of the commandments meaning instruction, pretty much, of the Lord is the doctrine of life. And they that do these things that please him shall receive the fruit of the tree of immortality. So this is the results of you not following the doctrine of life. The instruction of Yahweh B'Hashem Shai. This is how it looks. Because the laws were being pushed here, you wouldn't be women walking around without modest apparel. looking like bitches. Looking like bitches. Hoes out here. You wouldn't have none of that shit here, because the laws will be the forefront. The laws will be the standard. The laws will be the morals. The morals here, the laws, statute, commandments of Yahweh B'Shem Shai, the instruction are not the morals here. They're not the standard here. The standard here is folly, as we just read in Ecclesiastes chapter 10. Folly is set at great dignity. Folly, being foolish, is highly esteemed here. That's the standard. The standard is to be folly, to do as I will spirit, to be the biggest nigga. You know what I'm saying? And then you have that doctrine that the Christians push, that you could be the biggest nigga and the Lord is going to forgive you at the end of the day. It don't work like that, honey. It don't work like that, boy. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, just made a video to the prosper of Yahweh B'Shem Shai. Lord will feed you lamb and sheets of Yahweh B'Shem Shai. Make it about saying call Allah. Yahweh B'Shem Shai. B'Shem Wakak Quadash. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to give double honor to the apostles, elders, great millstone who rule well. And to y'all, I'm going to say shalom, man.